go. Nice instruction.
Throwing again on second down. Fields getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Alert!
First down throw here for Stafford. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
22!
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Stafford from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. He's looking Isaac to Slaw's way. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Benson on 1st and 10. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Taken down on that play by Landon Jackson. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Flush down out to his left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. Here we go. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Here's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Green light. Easy. Set.
Field throwing here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. When you look at the scoreboard, partner, they trail by only a couple, but they have failed now on a couple of 2-point tries in this game.
Yeah, could be tied, even leading right now.
Exactly. Maybe some second-guessing happening on that sideline.
You know, I'm glad you bring that up, Kate, because that does start to happen here. Sure, teams love to be aggressive, hear that all the time, but I guarantee you, on the sidelines, in the locker room, on the plane, after the game, they're going to be talking about why didn't we just take the points when they were available.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Double right.
Out of the gun, White. He brushed him off with ease. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, middle. Zebra. Set.
They fake the handoff, now Stafford. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Hey, 5-0. Ready. 280. 59. 59!
No throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Makes the score
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, son. 319, you guys see that?
Man in motion here.
Set.
Now an inside give to Benson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Turning to Benson on third. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
When one defender fails, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
He'll throw it. He finds Njoku, complete. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Forget that it was fourth down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. The give now to Benson. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him 2nd and goal from the 4. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Forward for about 7, nearly got that first. Now we're going to see if they try for it on 4th down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go. 319, you guys see that? Tonight.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover. We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Well, those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way, and you've got to see that window open. You got away with one there.
And This one ends up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight and force the throw away.
To his back, here's Rashad White. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. I'm good. Right.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here we go.
Results in a 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Ruben Hippolyte the second with the pick.
Fields pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
A loss of 2.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Running on 2nd with White. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Hey, 70! Blue 60!
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Ball taken in at the 36. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Straight ahead with Williams. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's running for it. The field slides down safely as he picks up the first. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys facing a 5-point deficit. Going left side, Williams with it. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Go.
He'll look to throw it. Has it in close. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there, and it'll give them a first down.
Easy. Here we go. Right.
Give to Williams from the gun. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's another quick hitter. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Running for the marker with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
331.
Here he is to throw. All in left side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another first down.
Setting up to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. There's the timeout. It's one of the last times they could afford to take a sack, and now they're down to maybe their final snap.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Offense will line up
11,
for a
19
2-point
winning.
conversion.
Here we go. Go.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter.
You know, this game can be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Butker on now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready. Let's take it.
One final shot here. Getting out to his left. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When he show up on the scene, what it two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.